Alright, so for this team right here, someone mentioned in a comment about the Stunted Shardhorn and how it has a overinflated attack value and how he hits pretty hard if you combine Trumpet Strike with Smash and his Beast Racial. I knew he had an overinflated power value, I just never actually used him before. Even though I went out and caught a whole bunch of them back when I was catching all the strongest pets out there. He has the same attack value as the Emperor Crab. You know, the tier 1 super crab that's really good against the meta, except he's nowhere near as good as the Emperor Crab, but he can hit pretty damn hard. Especially if you just use Trumpet Strike at opportune times. It's not smart to just use it all the time because it doesn't really give you that much of a damage boost. It's just really fun to hit for really high numbers sometimes. So like if you just need a little bit of damage to kill someone, or if you're going against an undead pet and it's their turn of immunity, you know, times like that. So, yeah, Trumpet Strike. The other one, Stampede, is also a totally viable option too. Smash, use that because he's too slow to actually take advantage of survival. And Horn Attack, he's too slow to take advantage of that either, but Trample, I'm not going to be using that since I'm going to be using Smash. And Horn Attack actually hits decently hard. It hits harder than Trample will hit on most pets anyway. And there is always a chance you'll outspeed someone. I never did. He's slow. He's really slow. But there are some pets that are even slower. How fast is Graves? Graves has the same exact speed. Yeah, they're both really slow. He'll probably never get off an interrupt on the Horn Attack, but it's still a viable option if you want to guarantee to do more than 350 damage to your opponent, if you don't want to take a chance on Smash. So that's why I took that over Trample. And plus Trample, it's just not as good. The max amount of damage you can do against, say, like a Pebble, who has like almost 2,000 health, actually does a crap ton of damage to the plushie. Because it does crab damage, 888, plus 10% of the target's health. The maximum damage you can probably do against a viable pet, I wouldn't say Pebble's viable, is like an additional 200, so it does about 400 damage, which is neat, but Smash hits for a higher end than that either way. So that's why I don't take Trample. Plus it does it in 2 increments, so if you're going against a pet who has like some kind of shell armor or something, or Sandstorm, it gets decreased that way. I think the 10% might actually bypass that. Actually, I kind of want to try that out now, because that would actually be not half bad against Ore Eaters. Crushers, I mean, not Ore Eaters. Ore Eaters have crap for health. No. Horn Attack, a Trumpet Strike would still probably be better for that, just to try to do a crap ton of damage through the shell armor. Okay, and I've got the giant sewer rat. I've been seeing Disco Doggy, another guy who does pet battle videos, using Prairie Rat a whole bunch. I was like, oh, I should probably try out a few rats too to see how they work out. So, this one, he just basically uses Poison Fang and Stampede. It's not a really good combo, but the giant sewer rat has the highest attack power value of all rats. And if you throw out Poison Fang and then just Stampede, it's going to start doing 100% extra damage with the Poison Fang. So it's a neat little combo. It's not the best in the world. I could probably just use a faster rat, that way I can actually take advantage of Flurry. But I wanted to see how this would work out, because I don't really have sewer rat on that many teams. And Stampede can destroy decoys, which is pretty fun. Also, once you're done doing the Poison Fang Stampede combo, you'll probably be at low health and you can just spam Comeback. Only bad thing though is the sewer rat's kind of slow, so you'll probably die before you get off a comeback. But if you do get off one, it's pretty good. And Poison Fang is really good against mechanical pets because it does elemental damage for the dot. It does beast damage up front and then elemental damage for the dot, so it's not half bad. He's really good just killing mechanical Pandaren Dragonlings, who you see a lot. And then I have a mechanical Pandaren Dragonling just to round it off. I just needed a tier 1 pet as a ringer for this team, and I just decided to use one that I haven't really used very often, the MPD. He's just a super solid pet. Decoy to block 2 attacks, Thunderbolt, do a crap ton of single target damage if he's your ringer, or to do decent AoE damage, and then Breath just to finish off most pets. Yeah, he's like one of the best of the tier 1 pets. If you were to make a separate category for, of all the tier 1 pets, which ones are better than the rest, Mechanical Pandaren Dragonling would totally be on that list. Alright, so depending on who he goes with, I think Kawaii has the best matchup against all of his pets. Because Poison Fang puts up an elemental dot on his Iron Starlet. Looks like he's gonna go for the wind-up combo. I'm gonna go into Cyberstein to see if I can block that real quick. See if he was dumb enough not to use Powerball. Oh, I bet he's screaming at himself right now. That's why he's taking so long. He's like, no! I can't believe it! Oh, no, he took Toxic Smoke. Sucks to be you. You see, Toxic Smoke, the reason you don't take that on Iron Starlet is because it actually, like, if it ticks, it will consume your supercharge. Like, that tiny ass little dot tick consumes supercharge, so it's really bad to take an Iron Starlet. You always want to go with Powerball, that way your opponent can't switch out and block like I just did. And I should be able to get the kill, and he's just gonna lead off because I countered him perfectly. Because he made a mistake by not picking Powerball and trying to outspeed me. Alright, so I'm going to assume he's going to start off with the Unborn Valk. Let's go into my Pandaren Dragonling first. We're just going to go straight into a decoy. This will tell me how he plays or not. Yeah, it looks like he's one who doesn't really think ahead. Okay, so if he was a good player, he would have went straight into a Shadow Shock to try to break my Curse of Doom. I mean, to try to break my decoy. He would have predicted a decoy and tried to go for that shit. But he did not. Okay, so he's probably going to go into one of these two guys next. So I can just go into the Stunted Direhorn. And looks like he's just going to go for another Shadow Shock. I'm going to go for a Trumpet Strike this turn. Because I'm going to predict a Haunt. This will give me a nice little 25% bonus. With my 211 speed, now I'm going to get off a nice little smash before kicking the bucket. Looks like, wow, Emperor Crab is... Oh, that's not the Emperor Crab. It's a spirit-bound crab, apparently. Okay, whatever, not a big deal. Okay, now I've got my Beast Racial active. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to let Tooturu kick the bucket in 2 turns when Whirlpool goes off. That way I can just smash like crazy. More smash. Smash, smash. Alright, I'm gonna die in this next turn, so one more smash. Just for funsies. Oh wow, he did a lot of damage before kicking the bucket. Alright, Kawaii has a bad matchup against him. Cyberstein has a pretty good matchup though. So we're just going to go into a Thunderbolt, and then I'll switch for the Deep Freeze. I mean, I say he has a bad matchup, but, I mean, good matchup, but he doesn't really. I meant like I could probably throw out a decoy, but that's not the case. Alright, now let's go into a Poison Fang. And let's just go into a Stampede to increase the damage of that Poison Fang. Damn it, we have the same speed. That's annoying. Now he's faster than me. No, Kawaii! All that damage! You took so much damage from him. Oh, he was at half health too. Holy shit. A Frost Shock. Even with all that advantage I had on him. Alright, I should be able to go for some nice comebacks as soon as he decides to do something. And we should have the same exact speed. Oh, come on, go first, go first, go first. Oh, god damn it. That's so unlucky. Oh, shit. Alright, Thunderbolt. Oh my god, that was nice. Holy shit. That was a half damage Thunderbolt too on him. It crit. It crit while he had the Shattered Defense debuff up. That's just perfect. I wasn't expecting things to go that well. I don't think I could have asked for better luck than that. Good job, Kawaii. You were MVP right there, giving him that 100% damage buff. Alright, so looks like This is gonna be kind of a tough match. I'm gonna start off with a Stunted Shardhorn though, because if he does go into his Tic Tac first, that'll actually be kind of bad for me. Damn it, he's faster than me. No horn attacks for me. It's fine, I was gonna go into a Trumpet Strike and then just spam Smash until he kicks the bucket. I probably won't switch, because he's probably just gonna use a Scorched Earth to set up his Conflagrate, so I can't switch out of it. Boom! Since he's faster than me, he's going to put me below 50% health with his Conflagrate. What? I mean, this is a good matchup for him. Minefield, yeah, that's like the main reason why I didn't start off with this dude. Okay, so let's just go for another Smash. And I'm gonna kill him with Trumpet Strike unless I kick the bucket right here, of course. Boom! Yeah, I kick the bucket. Alright, so Cyberstein it is then. I'm going to explode right here, and then I should just be able to Thunderbolt to kill him, do a little bit of damage to his backline pets, and then breath him. Okay, looks like he's got batter, and he got lucky and hit twice. That's bad news bear for me. Alright, Scorched Earth is out. I'm just gonna go into a decoy and then switch into my Giant Sewer Rat. Actually, it's a nice matchup against Conflagrate. Oh cool, looks like he used it. Lucky me. Alright, and looks like he has Burn as well. Wow, Kawaii just has such a great matchup against this guy, it's ridiculous. Kawaii! Alright, now I'm gonna go for a Stampede, even though he doesn't actually take... Oh cool, he switched out on a Poison. Alright, that's fine. He's still gonna take damage from Scorched Earth, which is gonna be 100% extra. And I can't be put to sleep with Sleeping Gas. So this should actually work out fine for me. Looks like he went for a heal instead of going for extra damage on his Sleeping Gas, and I'll actually be able to attack him this turn. So I'm just gonna go straight for a comeback just to try to get a score kill on him. I can't be put to sleep, so it's actually perfect. He switched out with a dot on himself. I'm gonna go for another Stampede just in case I die right here. Yeah, I died right there. Alright, Cyberstein it is. Let's try to go for a Thunderbolt just to kill him real quick, and a crit. Damn, he's been getting really lucky with those Thunderbolt crits today. Alright, easy win.